The Big Question on the KTBB Morning News.
So has Orwell's Ministry of Truth gone digital? KTBB News Time, 7:53, temperature 38 degrees. Nina Jankowicz, the White House's former disinformation czar, recently registered as a foreign agent for a nonprofit based in the UK. The Center for Information Resilience is dedicated to countering disinformation and combating harmful online behavior, they say. The organization says it conducts research and collaborates with media to amplify the impact of its work. On the phone this morning is Sean Themea, Chief of Staff at Young Americans for Liberty. Good morning, Sean.
Hey, thanks for having me. Great to be here.
Well, so right off the top here, we hear these terms disinformation and misinformation a lot. Both of them, though, kind of beg the question, according to whom? Lots of issues have a lot of different sides. Who gets to decide what is misinformation or disinformation?
Yeah, I think that the American people need to decide by having an open source access to all possible information. There is no one person in government, in a bureaucratic seat, whether it's a governor's mansion or some miscellaneous agency, that should have a monopoly on what truth is, because it is impossible for one person to control the truth or control the economy.
This situation here with Nina Jankowicz sort of added fuel to the argument that our own government really isn't working for us. What do you think the end game is here ultimately?
Yeah, I mean, trust in government is at an all-time low, and you look at the actions in the past couple of years with this pandemic, and you'll see why. I think when it comes to Nina, she was appointed disinformation czar a few months ago. Biden tried to create his own Ministry of Truth here, and the American people soundly rejected that, across party lines, because they saw what this could be. They saw that, too much power concentrated in the hands of one or two people to determine what is true and what is not the American way. So I'm happy to see that she had to go across the pond and over into the UK and register as a foreign agent to try and carry her goals out, but I don't think they're going to be successful.
Now, it's hard not to notice the timing here. Real quickly, we've seen this week the protests in China, people chanting for free speech. Are we going to see more of that here in this country, people rising up and saying enough?
I sure hope so, and the public opinion is on our side on that front. The public support for Elon Musk and him opening Twitter back up to many different voices is very high. And you see the hypocrisy from some of these leaders over in the West. Trudeau over in Canada, he denounced the truckers who were calling for an end to these COVID-0 policies and these mandates, but yet he praises the folks over in China who are doing it. And, because we have access to open information, that hypocrisy is more evident than ever, and it's waking more people up.
Absolutely. Well, here's hoping. Sean, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Folks, that is Sean Themea of Young Americans for Liberty on The Big Question. KTBB News Time, 7:56.